Welcome back, Money Hunters. Police Scarlet in today's episode. We're revealing the 4 most valuable coins that collectors are paying huge prices for right now. These coins may look ordinary, but in rare condition, they can be worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars. Stay locked in, because one of these hidden treasures could be sitting in your pocket or coin jar at this very moment. Let's uncover the value and turn knowledge into real cash potential. Moneybag Fire. The 1984 D. Roosevelt dime is a fascinating entry in modern American coinage, especially for collectors who appreciate subtle rarity within otherwise common circulation issues. This coin is part of the long-running series, which honors, while millions were minted. The true appeal of the 1984 D dime lies in its condition rarity and the existence of scarce high-grade examples and era varieties. For modern numismatists, it represents an accessible yet potentially valuable coin, particularly when found in pristine condition, making it increasingly sought after in today's market. The historical context of the 1984 D dime is rooted in the continuation of the Roosevelt dime series, which began in 1946 shortly after Roosevelt's death. The coin was introduced not only to honor the president, but also to recognize his role in founding the March of Dimes campaign against polio. By 1984, the United States Mint was producing dimes primarily for circulation using copper-nickel-clad composition, following the removal of silver from circulating coinage in 1965. The Denver Mint played a major role in meeting the nation's demand for coinage during this era, striking hundreds of millions of dimes to support everyday commerce. In terms of design, the 1984 D. Roosevelt dime retains a classic look created by engraver John R. Sinek. The obverse features a left-facing portrait of Roosevelt, with the inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date 1984. The reverse displays a torch flanked by olive and oak branches, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. The coin has a diameter of 17.9 millimeters, weighs 2.27 grams, and is composed of a copper core with outer layers of cupronickel. While these specifications are standard, coins that exhibit exceptional strike quality, luster, and minimal contact marks stand out dramatically to collectors. What truly sets the 1984 D dime apart are its high-grade survivors and occasional mint errors. Although the total mintage exceeded 700 million coins, most enter heavy circulation, leaving relatively few in superb uncirculated condition. Coins graded MS67 or higher by professional grading services are scarce, and those with full torch bands, indicating a strong strike, are even more desirable. Additionally, error coins such as off-center strikes, double dies, or clipped planchets can command significant premiums, adding another layer of intrigue for collectors. Rarity, in this case, is not about low mintage but about condition scarcity. While worn examples are extremely common and hold only face value, pristine coins are surprisingly difficult to locate. High-grade specimens often come from carefully preserved mint rolls or original bank wrap rolls that were never circulated. The difference in value between a circulated coin and a top-grade mint state example can be substantial, highlighting the importance of preservation and careful handling. In the current market, the value of a 1984 D. Roosevelt dime varies widely depending on condition and special attributes. Circulated coins are typically worth only their face value of 10 cents. However, uncirculated examples in MS65 condition may sell for $2 to $5, while MS66 coins can reach $10 to $25. The real premiums begin at MS67 and above, where prices can range from $75 to over $200, especially for coins with strong eye appeal and full torch bands. Exceptional specimens graded MS68 are exceedingly rare and may fetch several $100s at auction, particularly if demand among registry collectors is strong. Era varieties further enhance the coin's value potential. A well-defined double die or dramatic off-center strike can command prices from $50 to several $100s, depending on severity and visual impact of the error. Collectors specializing in mint errors often seek out such pieces, driving competition and increasing their desirability. These coins are typically authenticated and graded to ensure legitimacy, which further supports their market value. For collectors interested in acquiring a high-quality 1984 D dime, Several strategies can be effective. Searching through original bankrolls or mint sets from the 1980s can yield uncirculated examples. Additionally, purchasing coins already graded by reputable services, such as PCGS or NGC, ensures authenticity and provides a reliable assessment of condition. Collectors should pay close attention to strike quality, luster, and the presence of full torch bands, as these factors significantly influence value. Proper storage is essential for maintaining the coin's condition and preserving its value. Coins should be kept in protective holders or slabs, away from humidity, extreme temperatures, and direct handling. Even minor contact or environmental damage can reduce a coin's grade and, consequently, its market worth. Using archival quality materials and handling coins with gloves are recommended best practices for serious numismatists. In conclusion, the 1984 D. Roosevelt dime may appear ordinary at first glance, but it holds considerable appeal for collectors who understand the nuances of modern coin grading and rarity. Its historical connection to Franklin D. Roosevelt, combined with its potential for high-grade scarcity and era varieties, makes it a compelling addition to any collection. While most examples remain common, exceptional specimens can achieve impressive values, offering both aesthetic enjoyment and investment potential. As interest in modern coinage continues to grow, the 1985 D. Roosevelt dime stands as a fascinating and often underestimated piece within modern United States coinage, yet in its finest and rarest forms, it has emerged as a highly desirable collectible among serious numismatists. This coin bears a familiar image of whose legacy is deeply tied to American history and the founding of the March of Dimes. While millions were produced for circulation, the allure of the 1985 D-dime lies in the exceptional rarity of high-grade specimens and era varieties, making certain examples surprisingly valuable in today's collector market. From a historical perspective, the 1985 D-dime belongs to the long-running series, first introduced in 1946 to honor Roosevelt shortly after his death. By the mid-1980s, the United States Mint was producing coins primarily for commerce rather than precious metal value, as dimes had transitioned to a copper-nickel-clad composition in 1965. The 1985 D issue reflects this modern era of coinage, during a time of economic growth and increased coin production to meet circulation needs. Though not a commemorative or bicentennial issue, it remains historically tied to the enduring legacy of Roosevelt and the evolution of U.S. currency. In terms of design, the obverse of the 1985 D-dime features a left-facing portrait of Roosevelt, designed by John R. Cynic, with inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date. The reverse displays a torch flanked by olive and oak branches, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. The coin is composed of 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel, weighs 2.27 grams, and measures 17.9 millimeters in diameter. While these specifications are standard for the series, what distinguishes certain 1985 D-dimes is a sharpness of strike, luster, and preservation, qualities that elevate ordinary coins into premium collectibles. The true intrigue of the 1985 D-dime lies in its rarity at the highest levels of preservation. Although over 48 million pieces were minted, the vast majority entered circulation and suffered wear. Coins graded at MS67 or higher by leading services, such as PCGS or NGC, are exceedingly scarce. Additionally, collectors actively seek out era varieties, including off-center strikes, die cracks, and rare transitional anomalies, which can significantly increase a coin's desirability and value. Condition plays a critical role in determining the worth of a 1985 D. Roosevelt dime. Circulated examples are typically worth only face value or slightly more, but uncirculated coins with strong eye appeal can command higher premiums. At the top end, superb gem specimens, those exhibiting flawless surfaces, full strike details, and vibrant luster, are incredibly rare. The difference between an MS65 and an MS67 grade can mean a dramatic jump in value, underscoring the importance of preservation and professional grading. When examining market value, most 1985 D-dimes in circulated condition range from 10 cents to $1, while standard uncirculated examples may sell for $2 to $10. However, Coins graded MS66 can reach $20 to $50, and those in MS67 condition have been known to sell for $150 to $400 or more at auction. Exceptional pieces with unique errors or near-perfect quality can exceed these figures, particularly when certified and sold through major auction houses. These values reflect a growing appreciation for condition rarity in modern coinage. Auction results further illustrate the coin's potential. High-grade 1985. D-Dime certified by PCGS or NGC have achieved notable prices when offering competitive bidding environments. Collectors seeking registry quality sets, where only the finest known examples are included, drive demand for top-tier specimens. As a result, even a relatively modern coin like the 1985, D-Dime can achieve impressive valuations when it meets the strictest grading standards. For collectors, acquiring a valuable 1985 D. Roosevelt dime requires attention to detail and careful selection. It is advisable to seek coins that have been professionally graded and encapsulated by reputable services like PCGS or NGC, ensuring authenticity and accurate assessment. When examining raw coins, look for strong strikes, minimal contact marks, and original mint luster. Avoid cleaned or damaged specimens, as these significantly reduce value and desirability. Proper storage is equally essential in preserving a coin's condition. Collectors should use archival quality holders, avoid exposure to moisture and extreme temperatures, and handle coins only by their edges. Building relationships with reputable dealers, attending coin shows, and participating in numismatic forums can also enhance one's ability to find high-quality examples and stay informed about market trends. In conclusion, the 1985 D. Roosevelt dime may appear ordinary at first glance, but its true value emerges in the context of condition rarity and collector demand. As part of the enduring Roosevelt dime series, it carries historical significance, elegant design, and a connection to one of America's most influential presidents. For both novice and seasoned collectors, the pursuit of a high-grade or error example offers an exciting opportunity to own a modern rarity with genuine investment potential, proving that even recent coins can hold remarkable value in the world of numismatics. The 1995 piece stands as an intriguing and occasionally undervalued piece within modern American numismatics. Yet in its finest and rarest forms, it can achieve surprisingly strong market interest. While not a bicentennial issue in the strict historical sense, its inclusion in high-grade collections and the emergence of rare era varieties have elevated its reputation among collectors. For enthusiasts of modern coinage, this dime represents a compelling blend of accessibility and hidden rarity, making it highly sought after when found in exceptional condition or with notable minting anomalies. The coin is part of the long-running Roosevelt dime series, first introduced in 1946 to honor shortly after his death. By 1995, the series had become a staple of everyday commerce. Produced in vast quantities by the P mint mark indicates it was struck at which historically did not include mint marks on dimes prior to 1980, adding a layer of modern identification significance. The coin reflects the stability of late 20th century U.S. coinage, a period marked more by consistency than dramatic design changes. From a design perspective, the 1995 P. Roosevelt dime retains the classic imagery created by. The obverse features a left-facing portrait of Roosevelt, symbolizing leadership and resilience during challenging times in American history. The reverse displays a torch flanked by olive and oak branches, representing liberty, peace, and strength. Composed of a copper core with a clad outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel, the coin measures 17.91 millimeters in diameter and weighs 2.268 grams. While these specifications are standard, sharply struck examples with full torch bands, often called full bands or FB, are significantly more desirable. What makes the 1995 P dime particularly interesting is not its general mintage, which exceeded 1 billion coins, but the scarcity of top-tier preserved examples. Coins graded MS67 or higher by professional grading services are quite rare, as most entered circulation and suffered wear. Additionally, certain error varieties, such as off-center strikes, double dies, or die cracks, can dramatically increase a coin's desirability. These anomalies transform an otherwise common coin into a standout collectible, with unique visual and historical appeal. Condition plays a decisive role in determining the coin's value. Circulated examples are typically worth only their face value or slightly above, but uncirculated coins with strong luster and minimal imperfections command higher prices. The most coveted pieces are those graded MS68 with full bands, where the horizontal lines on the torch are fully separated and sharply defined. Such coins are extremely scarce and represent the pinnacle of quality for this issue. In terms of market value, the 1995 P. Roosevelt dimes show a wide range depending on grade and rarity. A typical uncirculated example, MS63, MS65, might sell for $1 to $5, while MS67 specimens can reach $20 to $50. However, coins graded MS68 with full bands have been known to achieve prices in the range of $300 to $1,000 or more at auction, depending on eye appeal and certification. Error coins, especially dramatic ones, may exceed these values significantly, driven by collector demand for unique pieces. Auction results and private sales over recent years indicate steady interest in high-grade modern coins, including the 1995 P dime. The rise of registry set collecting, where collectors compete to assemble the highest graded sets, has further fueled demand for near-perfect examples. This trend has contributed to gradual price appreciation, particularly for coins certified by leading grading services like PCGS or NGC. For collectors seeking to acquire a valuable 1995 P dime, careful inspection is essential. Look for strong strike quality, clean surfaces, and especially the presence of full bands on the reverse. Purchasing coins already graded and encapsulated by reputable services reduces the risk of overpaying or acquiring altered pieces. Additionally, exploring coin shows, online auctions, and established dealers can increase the chances of finding premium examples. Proper storage is equally important to maintain a coin's condition and value. Coins should be kept in climate-controlled environments, ideally in protective holders that prevent exposure to air, moisture, and contaminants. Avoid handling coins directly with bare hands, as oils and dirt can degrade their surfaces over time. Long-term preservation ensures that high-grade coins retain their appeal and marketability. In conclusion, the 1995 P. Roosevelt dime may appear ordinary at first glance, but its true value emerges in exceptional conditions and rare varieties. Its connection to a historic American figure, combined with the challenges of finding pristine examples, gives it a meaningful place in modern numismatics. For both novice and seasoned collectors, this coin offers an accessible yet potentially rewarding pursuit, with the possibility of uncovering a hidden gem that continues to appreciate in both historical and monetary value. The 1996 P. Roosevelt dime stands as an intriguing modern issue within United States numismatics, combining everyday familiarity with the potential for exceptional value under the right circumstances. Featuring, this coin continues a long-running series that honors one of America's most influential leaders. While millions were struck, the 1996 P dime has captured the attention of collectors due to the possibility of high-grade specimens and rare minting anomalies commanding notable premiums. Its appeal lies not in widespread rarity, but in the pursuit of perfection, making it highly sought after among dedicated collectors who recognize the value hidden in seemingly common coins. Historically, the 1996 P dime was produced by the Addis facility. This issue belongs to the long-standing Roosevelt dime series that began in 1946, shortly after Roosevelt's death, as a tribute to his leadership and his association with the March of Dimes campaign. By 1996, the dime was firmly established as a circulating coin composed of a copper-nickel clad composition, reflecting the post-1965 shift away from silver coinage. Although 1996 was not a bicentennial year, it did mark the 50th anniversary of the Roosevelt dime series, adding a subtle layer of historical relevance that enhances its collectible appeal. From a design standpoint, the 1996 P. Roosevelt dime maintains the classic imagery that has defined the series for decades. The obverse features a left-facing portrait of Roosevelt, designed by John R. Cynic, with inscriptions including Liberty, In God We Trust, and the year 1996. The reverse displays a torch flanked by olive and oak branches, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. The coin measures 17.91 millimeters in diameter, weighs 2.27 grams, and is composed of a copper core bonded between layers of nickel. While these specifications are standard, coins struck with exceptional sharpness, luster, and strike quality stand out dramatically, especially when preserved in pristine condition. What makes the 1996 P-dime particularly interesting is not its baseline production, but the potential for rare varieties and superior condition grades. With a mintage exceeding 1 billion coins, it is not inherently scarce. However, coins that achieve top-tier grades, such as MS67 or higher, are extremely difficult to find due to common circulation wear and minting imperfections. Additionally, collectors actively seek out error coins from this year, including off-center strikes, die cracks, double dies, and coins with unusual surface characteristics. These anomalies transform an otherwise ordinary coin into a highly desirable rarity. Condition plays a decisive role in determining the value of a 1996 P. Roosevelt dime. Circulated examples are abundant and typically hold only face value. However, uncirculated coins with strong luster and minimal marks can command modest premiums. At the highest levels, coins graded MS67 or MS68 by professional grading services become significantly rarer. The difference between a typical mint state coin and a superb gem example can be dramatic both visually and financially, underscoring the importance of preservation and careful handling. In terms of market value, most 1996 P-dimes fall into a modest range unless they possess exceptional qualities. Circulated coins are worth approximately 10 cents, while uncirculated examples may range from $1 to $10 depending on quality. High-grade certified coins, particularly those graded MS67, can fetch between $50 and $150. In rare cases, MS68 specimens or coins with notable errors have been known to sell for several $100s or more at auction. These price variations highlight how condition, rarity, and collector demand intersect to determine the coin's true worth. The market for modern Roosevelt dimes, including the 1996 P issue, has remained stable with periodic increases driven by registry set competition and growing interest in high-grade modern coinage. Collectors aiming to build complete sets often compete for the finest known examples, pushing prices upward for top-tier coins. Error coins also maintain a strong niche market, as their uniqueness adds an extra layer of desirability. While not traditionally considered a rare coin, the 1996 P-dime demonstrates how scarcity can emerge within specific grading thresholds. For collectors, acquiring a valuable 1996 P-dime requires attention to detail and a strategic approach. It is essential to examine coins for strong strikes, clean surfaces, and full luster. Certification by reputable grading services, such as PCGS or NGC, is highly recommended for higher value specimens, as it ensures authenticity and assigns an objective grade. Collectors should also store their coins in protective holders, away from humidity and contaminants, to preserve their condition over time. Another important tip is to search through original bankrolls or mint sets from 1996, as these sources may yield higher quality examples that have not been exposed to circulation. Building relationships with reputable dealers and participating in auctions can also increase the chances of finding premium specimens. Additionally, studying known error varieties and learning how to identify them could provide a significant advantage, as these coins often go unnoticed by casual collectors. In conclusion, the 1996 P. Roosevelt dime exemplifies a hidden potential within modern U.S. coinage. While common in circulation, its true value emerges in exceptional grades and rare error forms, making an exciting target for collectors who appreciate nuance and detail. Its historical connection to Franklin D. Roosevelt, combined with its role in a long-running and beloved series, ensures its enduring relevance. For both novice and experienced numismatists, the 1996 P-dime offers a compelling blend of accessibility, challenge, and investment potential, proving that even the most familiar coins can hold extraordinary value. The 1997 D. Roosevelt dime is a modern United States coin that, while often overlooked in everyday circulation, has gained notable attention among numismatists for its potential value in exceptional conditions and rare varieties. part of the long-running Roosevelt dime series first introduced in 1946 to honor. This coin carries both historical symbolism and collectible appeal. While most examples are common, the highest grade specimens and unusual mint errors have pushed certain 1997 D dimes into the category of highly desirable collectibles, making them increasingly sought after in today's competitive coin market. Historically, the 1997 D dime was minted at the facility in Denver, as indicated by the D mint mark. This period in the late 1990s was marked by strong economic stability in the United States, and coin production was high to meet commercial demand. The Roosevelt dime series itself had already been in circulation for over 5 decades by 1997, maintaining its consistent design and honoring Roosevelt's legacy, particularly his association with the March of Dimes campaign. Although the coin does not commemorate a specific bicentennial event, it remains part of the broader modern coinage era that collectors actively study for condition rarities and minting anomalies. In terms of design, the 1997 D. Roosevelt dime retains a classic appearance created by engraver John R. Sinek. The obverse features a left-facing portrait of Roosevelt, accompanied by inscriptions such as Liberty, In God We Trust, and the year 1997. The reverse displays a torch flanked by olive and oak branches, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. The coin is composed of a copper core with a nickel-clad outer layer, weighs approximately 2.27 grams, and measures 17.91 millimeters in diameter. While the design itself is not unique to 1997, coins struck with exceptional sharpness, luster, and minimal imperfections stand out significantly to collectors. What makes certain 1997 D dimes particularly valuable is not their general circulation presence, but their rarity in top-tier condition and the existence of mint errors. With a mintage exceeding hundreds of millions, the coin is technically common. However, coins graded MS67 or higher by professional grading services are extremely scarce. Additionally, error varieties such as off-center strikes, double dies, or die cracks can dramatically increase a coin's desirability. These factors create a niche market where only a small fraction of surviving coins are considered truly rare. Condition plays a critical role in determining the value of a 1997 D dime. Circulated examples typically hold only face value or slightly above, but uncirculated coins, especially those with full torch details, often referred to as full bands, can command significant premiums. Coins graded MS66 may sell for modest amounts, while those graded MS67 or MS68 can reach into the hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on eye appeal and scarcity. The difference between an average uncirculated coin and a near-perfect specimen is often subtle but financially substantial. In the current market, most 1997 D dimes are inexpensive, but high-grade certified examples tell a different story. An MS67 coin might range from $50 to $150, while an MS68 example, if available, could exceed $1,000 due to its rarity. Error coins can also vary widely in price, from $20 for minor errors to several $100s for dramatic and visually striking anomalies. Auction results and private sales consistently demonstrate that collectors are willing to pay strong premiums for top-condition coins with verified grading. Several factors drive the value of these coins, including population reports from grading services, overall demand for modern high-grade coins, and the growing interest in registry sets. Collectors aiming to build the finest possible Roosevelt dime collections often compete for the highest grade examples, pushing prices upward. Additionally, the increasing accessibility of online marketplaces has made it easier for collectors worldwide to participate in auctions, further enhancing demand for premium specimens. For collectors interested in acquiring a valuable 1997 D dime, careful evaluation is essential. Look for coins with strong luster, minimal contact marks, and sharply defined details, particularly on the torch bands on the reverse. Certification by reputable grading services, such as PGS or NGC, is highly recommended, as it ensures authenticity and provides an objective assessment of the coin's condition. Avoid cleaned or damaged coins, as these significantly reduce value. Proper storage is also crucial in preserving a coin's condition. Collectors should use acid-free holders, coin capsules, or professionally graded slabs to protect against environmental damage. Humidity, temperature fluctuations, and improper handling can all degrade a coin's surface over time. Building relationships with reputable dealers and participating in numismatic communities can also help collectors find high-quality examples and stay informed about market trends. In conclusion, while the 1997 D. Roosevelt dime is not inherently rare in general circulation, it holds considerable value in the upper echelons of condition and in unique error forms. Its connection to a historically significant series, combined with the challenge of finding pristine examples, gives it lasting appeal among collectors. For both beginners and experienced numismatists, this coin represents an opportunity to explore